available space. If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under this seat in front of you, so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without having to check them plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. So we'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta. Welcome on board.
Alright, I'm an ever-evolving student of just about any one of these planes. So today, I thought we'd try to take a close look at the MD-80. This is this particular MD-80, by the way, is a rotate who does an excellent job. I think I've already played, but part of it is I'm still not completely familiar with this aircraft, so I'm going to move slow today. So if you're in and out periodically, I completely understand. Okay, so hang in there. Let's see what we can do with this. I'm using XChecklist to help me along. I think it'll probably help me a lot. What I need to do right now in the checklist process, I'm process of loading fuel, passengers, everything. So I'm going to bring up my flight plan, and our passengers on this flight are in total 144, so we're going to put 72 here and 72 here. Our total fuel, first of all, we do have reserves. We have reserves on this flight, and our trip fuel should be, hold on, let me put it here. all fuel will be 112,263 pounds. No wait, no. Sorry, 2361. 2361. And I already have a problem here. I'm gonna switch that. 2361. That should have corrected itself. Let's see, center tank, blah blah blah. Yeah. And cargo's gonna make me break it up myself. Come on, don't want to do this to me. Cargo is 8,520. So we need to break that up into 4210. 4210. I'll even break it smaller than that. Let's do 2005. 2005. And after will be 2005. Now our burn. Trip fuel, by the way, it's got us down for 11,806. And we're looking good there. Okay. And now that we've got that entered, I can go to our load fuel, load cargo, and load passengers. If I tell it load fuel, load cargo, and load passengers.
As calculated. Boarding passengers and cargo.
Geo, okay.
As calculated. Clear master caution. Check. FMC.
The FMC is a little bit of a challenge on this one because I haven't figured out. I guess I can't take it out. I can't pop it out. Right now, something it hasn't had me do yet, which this is the wrong order, and that's the IRS. It did not tell me yet to align the IRSs, but I have to. I've got to, if I'm going to be working with my FMC. There we go. So we're going to go to netref. And it wants me to set my IRS position. Let's see, I did the top one. Yeah. There we go. Our reference airport is KGSO. Bam. Okay. So, we're KGSO, and we're going to, let's see if we got a route. We're going to KMIA. That wasn't right. That's not the flight number, it's DAL. Okay, it's not right exactly, but DAL 7673. We'll be going out on runway 05 right unless something changes, and it may or may not take this. It took it. Okay. Alright. Company route.
Clearance, Peterman 40 requesting IFR clearance to Charlotte.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Clear to Charlotte, radar vectors to Chisley, climate maintain 4000, departure on 124.35, squawk 2253, Peterman 40. Greensboro clearance, good morning. Peterman 220 requesting IFR clearance to Norfolk.
We're going to try this, I think. Let's see. So they call this KGSO, KMIA. Will it take it? Okay, we'll take. I do have another way to try that. We're gonna try something. This is, like I said, we're just learning. We're just learning. Okay. May or may not work. So if I it all depends on which file it takes, but if I were to take that file and that file, whoa, take that file too. It may or may not take it, text file. Okay, I'm going to copy those, and I'm going to move those to aircraft, laminar, rotate, and nav data. Is that nav data? Saved routes. Alright, so we'll see what happens. If I were now to go KGSO and KMIA. Alright, we'll start with that. And I were to say something like alright guys, hold on.
United 1896. Can United 1896 get the squawk code again? instructions.
Delta 319 Atlanta Center, good evening. and maintain 16,000 Charlotte altimeter 3012. Then maintain 16,000 JetBlue 4179. 16 Center, JetBlue 369. JetBlue 369 Atlanta Center, roger.
All right, didn't mean to leave anybody hanging there. Had to walk away for a minute, but I mean the process is set up now. We're on the FMC setup, and I'm not terribly familiar with the MD-80, but we're going to see if we can make this work. Try this. Bam, good. I just loaded my flight plan, so I had to put the flight plan in my aircraft navigation folder, I believe, to save the saved area, so that can then activate it here, and I should then be able to go to my legs. Bam, there they are. And so we are going to do enter our information here. Okay, so that was nice. That was really easy to do. I'm impressed with that. Okay, gold star there. Brian, can you go ahead and get our IFR clearance, please, before I put in this information? I'll
handle the IFR clearance.
They sometimes switch us. They sometimes switch us to 2-3 left. But let's see what we're going out on.
Clearance, Delta 7673. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance, and we have information, Sierra.
Stand by for your clearance. Delta 7673, Greensboro clearance, cleared to Miami via the TRI-9er departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.35 squawk 6624. And a change to your departure runway this time. You can expect runway 23 left.
I told you. They do that a lot. They switch me around. Okay. See, so we're going to go out on 2-3 left. So 1, 2, 2-3 left, and that will be the Tri-9, Carwin. No, it won't. It won't be Carwin. Does it have bots? When I switch this, let's see what it goes to. Alright, so we're going to go to 2-3 left. No, it still says Carwin. I've got to get to Carwin. So let's take a look at it. No, we're I got BODs or TARs, so I guess it wants to give me BODs for transition. Okay, that's fine. Execute that, and then going in, we're going to be going to Miami on 12.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
1, 2, 3.
Greensboro clearance, Cessna 972 Sierra Lima requesting clearance to Lexington.
Sistel, that's me. 1, 2. Sistel and Deborah. Okay. So it's going to try to take us out on vectors. I don't really need vectors necessarily. Let's see. Don't want to do that. Where's Bolt on here? Let me see. I'll write that too. There we go. I'm trying to address the discontinuities that we have here, just so they're aggravating me. And so Wayne, I just want see if I can remove this one here. So if I click on Wayne and I go to what if I go to vectors then? There we go. That removes the discontinuity.
Lux 5605 request IFR clearance to Hilton Head.
Okay, that's good.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Lux 5605 is cleared to Hilton Head via Tri-9 departure Klein transition, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000, expect flight level 40010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.35. Squawk 6755 and expect runway 05 right. PLux 5605.
Next step. So now we've got all of our other numbers.
Would you like to pick up our IFR clearance to Danville, David Alpha, November?
By the way, cruise altitude is 340. It gave us 340. And our ZFW weight here is going to be 113.8. 113.8. See if I put this in the right place. 113.8. So we got fuel. See if this is correct. And our reserves are 9.8. I am so confused on this. Just the angle I'm looking at this. That's probably one of the harder parts of this. So let me see if that makes it better. It's easier to read then. Okay. Cost index. Let me get our cost index.
departure frequency 124.35, squawk 2432, and expect runway 23 right for 51 Lima Charlie.
Columbia 1 Lima Charlie, read back correct.
Clearance. American 715 request IFR clearance to Reagan.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
It's got cost index of LRC. I don't know what that means. Someone out there does. You can let me know. But LRC, so because I don't think you can put that in there. I think we're just have to put 100. Let me do that. Now back to reserves, 9.8. And then our fuel, and then it's fuel, and then the schedule. So fuel in pounds is 23.6. So I'm going to try to do this. See, so 23.6 and put it forward slash. I want to say is it going to be A? Okay, that worked. So the 018, this is where I get into takeoff information. We're going to go to our flight plan takeoff info. Hold on a second. And I'm sorry guys if I go a little bit slower on this, but we're learning this as we go on this particular plane. That's one thing I've got to say. I struggled even with a 737-800 for a while, and then it gets to where it makes it's easy compared to other aircraft. There we go. Okay, so here's what we need. We need for our OAT. I need 2-4.
Via radar vectors direct to Bravo Zulu Mike. Maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.35, squawk 6767, and I'm requesting runway 23 left.
I would like to be able to put center of gravity there, but I can't get to it. See, it's got center of gravity, Mac, takeoff weight. It should be 1 point. Well, okay, so it's +1. That's close. That's very close. Okay. Now, okay, it's confusing because on the 737 it shows you the V speeds, but on this you just have to click and then magic happens. Okay. So it says here that our rotate is 157 and V2 is 163. So for this. Right, 163, and we're going to bring up the flight director. I've been told don't bring up auto throttle till after I take off. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it by try to do it by the book, or how I've been taught. We're going to do nav track there, and this is where I'm like awkwardly getting to everything here. So takeoff also. Let's see what we want to do. Takeoff. Performance navigation unavailable. What is that? Nav track vertical speed. I don't want it vertical speed.
Then as filed. Climb maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 310. 10 minutes after departure. Departure 124.35. Squawk 24 departure. 1 Mike Juliet.
1 Mike Juliet. Read back correct.
Piedmont clearance. Greensboro clearance. Piedmont 1240 requesting clearance to Charlotte.
Right, I think I've done that right. So far what we've done is we're to the point in our flight plan where we've done the FMC related. So let's keep going now.
Program flight plan. Takeoff V speeds. Calculate and set bugs. Takeoff trim.
Right, takeoff trim. I think we're good there. So 1. Okay. And I'm also, I see our QNH, by the way, has not been set yet. And I think it'll probably ask us at some point. Yeah, it will. It's coming. So we'll wait.
Calculate and set up. Flight director. Both on. Heading knob to runway. Set. Max bank angle. Set to 15. Initial cleared altitude. Set end arm. SPD/Mach.
We're good.
Set to V2 plus 10. Altimeter.
Altimeter is 3004.
Set local QNH.
Good morning, Brendan Page,
Cockpit
055,
door.
requesting clearance for Lexington.
Piedmont Trad clearance. 431 Mike Juliet. IFR to Savannah.
Locked. Auxiliary hydraulic pump.
This is where I start floundering, but I think I have a rough idea where it is. Some of these it's going to tell me to change. I'm already changing them. Okay. Okay. Our fuel tank pumps. Okay. So auxiliary hydraulic pumps. It's too painful to watch this. You can look away. But we'll get through it. I went ahead and started a fuel pump over there. Okay, this is hydraulic pumps we're talking about. Let me see.